Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hello. I can not hear you. That's my problem.
No, it's probably
Give
me.
me 1 moment.
Can you hear me now?
No, I think yours is working. It's just my audio.
Oh,
Yes, it works. This was quicker than normal on Discord. Oh.
I know. I really wish Discord had better voice channels.
Yeah, 100%. It's and at least we already have the premium version
I know,
because we
right?
all the boosts already for all the community members. So that's nice. How are you doing?
Doing well. Busy week. Um, coming up on holidays, so feeling excited for that. How about you?
Yeah, same. We're finishing up currently with the whole engineering team, the deliverables for the December public or at least community launch. Apart from that, I'm finishing my proposal for the group that's also coming out this month. So a lot of exciting things. Then we move into the holidays, doing some holiday support there myself. Will be fun being with the community and of course going to family.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll also be helping over the holidays as
Yeah,
well. Let me turn on the cameras.
yeah. I think I have 2 shifts. I try to do
You're
the
so small on
more.
your camera. You're just in the corner.
I can make myself bigger. So normally I of course have the Livepeer image, but I want to make it more
Mm-hmm.
holiday-like today.
Was that AI generated or was that?
Oh no, this one not yet. Maybe the next time we can do AI generated on the Livepeer network. So it uses OBS, so we could use the Livepeer network to do this. But now it's just a static image that I
Oh
put
no, I meant like
behind.
how'd you get the image?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's also not AI generated.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it looks
I
really
know.
great.
I should have
Your
generated it
profile
with
does.
AI.
Yeah, because it looks good.
Cool.
Yeah, we can get started when you're ready.
Great. I can share my screen. That will mean that I think my presentation will go away. Let me quickly do that. Uh, Slideshow. Mm, as an engineer, you always have too much tabs open. I think now it should work. Here we go. This should go full screen. Yes. Let's change the screen. And I think you should see my screen now. And is that correct?
Yep, all good.
Great. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I think the recording has already started. Um, Rich asked me and Ceiling and to lead this call, the Orchestrator Call, moving forward. So um, let me quickly go to the right screen. So mainly this call will be more focused now on orchestrators, just telling that what we shipped to the orchestrators, combined with also getting feedback for the orchestrators, because of course the orchestrators are the backbone of the Livepeer network, and we want to ensure that all the operations for the orchestrators are running smoothly. So in this presentation, I first will give an update on the things we shipped for orchestrators in the last months. Then Celine will take over. She will state the things we're gonna ship for orchestrators in the coming months. And after that, there is a moment of questions to myself, to Anne, and also to Celine about the things that we have shown. So, so what did we slip in the last month? So in the last months, this is from an orchestrator perspective. So we shipped a new type pipeline. It's a text to speech pipeline. We also shipped new models. The Stable Diffusion 3.5 is now included in the pipelines. We also have more model support for audio to text. Apart from that, we have a return time step to the audio to text pipeline. So what this means is that, for example, Streamit have been using this in the last period. That they get word-based timestamps. We had to do some optimizations for that because it takes a lot more VRAM. So John worked really hard to optimize it in the sense that it can still run on the same cards. Additionally, we had our new AI researcher implement some implementations that sped up the pipeline by at least 1.5%. Apart from that, we also now have auto AI image pooling in the code base. So basically, to explain what the software now does itself is that it will download the needed pipeline containers on startup. So there are still some features that we're planning to do after this. Celine will explain that also in more depth. But basically, if you start up your orchestrator, your binary, the software will now take care of the downloading of the AI runner containers themselves. So you don't have to do it anymore. The next step here is really dynamically updating the containers when new ones come out. And also doing this more in an asynchronously way, because currently the orchestrator has to wait till these containers are downloaded. So also we have released external containers now. It was already in the software, but we now made it stable enough to be used by other orchestrators, and we shipped documentation around this. Further, the price per pixel can now be done in floats in the AI software. And we also included a new communication mechanism from the orchestrator to the gateway that gives the gateway information about the number of GPUs that are in the system from the orchestrator, together with also the capabilities, the types of GPUs in the sense, and also the CUDA types. So this is needed first to get a sense of what GPUs we have on the network. But additionally, it's also it will be used for selecting orchestrators in the future based on their VRAMs for a given model. There is a changelog attached to this. We can share the presentation after this. There's a more detailed view of everything that we ship for orchestrators during this month. Then the upcoming features. So then I hand it over to Celine.
Welcome up, Sheila.
Awesome. Cool. Can we scroll the slides to the next one? Awesome. Cool. So in the next 3 months, there are two main areas we're gonna focus on. First, we are shipping the real-time AI video alpha version this month, and we are going to invite our awesome community to participate. So next slide, please. So we are doing a phased approach to engage our awesome community to participate. This month, we leverage mainly the internal orchestrator to support the alpha launch, but we are going to open the waitlist for interested orchestrators to participate. So in January, we are going to open up the waitlist for selected orchestrators to participate. And this will basically ensure we have enough GPU supplies for our AI compute jobs. We want to roll out smoothly so we can have the orchestrators have enough AI compute jobs to select from. And once we have the selected orchestrators, we gave awesome onboarding support. We are going to roll out for the community, the open public network. And then basically we will be able to allow more orchestrators to participate in this by the end of Q1. And in this couple of months, we are going to learn together and basically find more ways for orchestrators to monetize through the real-time AI video effort. And ultimately, by end of Q1, the goal is to have basically have a user-driven selected orchestrator selection process, and which will be driven by the market. So next slide. Yeah. And alongside that, we're also going to keep improving the orchestrator operation. As Rick mentioned, just this month, we ship a lot of features to improve the orchestrator operation. And next a quarter, we are going to keep focusing that, but more smoothing out the support for the real-time video AI effort specifically with three main goals. First, we're going to allow automated model uploads and version management. So then it will ensure orchestrators can get the latest version and running smoothly. We also going to merge some small orchestrator operation improvements, such as visibility to see the dynamic pricing and also rerun the RPC failover. And we have some stretch goals as well. First, the AISPE, they are going to allow auto scaling for orchestrators operation to make it smoother. And we're also going to create a webhook to allow the auto scaling cloud compute happening. Yeah, Rick, you can chime in to explain further or what the team gonna focus.
Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, that sums it up. So most of the features in here are really focused on how can we improve orchestrator operations. That's also part of the Q&A that we have after this. So we are very curious what the orchestrators think that we should improve. But these are some things that we have planned, like Cindy said, like the dynamic pulling of both the Docker containers with a versioning in there. Also the model downloading, so that orchestrators don't have to do it anymore. And the metrics in here, but also the last items I will go into more depth. So as you guys know, we have been running the base capacity during the last months to ensure that the startups have enough compute. We scaled it down already right now, so most of the jobs are really done by the orchestrators right now. So only when we scaled up was during really this peak volume where we tried to send within 5 days around 300,000 jobs from one provider. So there were not enough GPUs, but currently we scaled it down. But we developed Ansible scripts, also Kubernetes scripts, and we would like to clean those up and share those with the community. That's one of the stretch goals. The other stretch goal there is really this webhook, because what we think will be really beneficial for the community as well. It's something that we want to do with our base capacity as well. When it's needed is to get a signal, can be a webhook, can be something else, where you can get like the models that the network didn't have enough capacity from an orchestrator or from the gateway. Meaning that if you get that signal, you can run a Python script behind it, and you could auto scale based on cloud, or you could also load balance between transcoding, AI, and that's a stretch goal. So we hope to be able to include that as well. And I think that are the main things. So the reward retries, it's already done. I done it some weeks ago. RPC failover, I looked into my weekends as well, but that hasn't been completed, but does have to be merged in. So the scientific pricing, to give a little bit more information, that's basically both in the transcoding side and also I think the transcoding you can already no, in the transcoding you cannot yet do it. You can just use 1e minus 7, things like that is similar for the AI stuff. So to make really a little bit easier to set it up. I think that was all the updates. So Cindy, thanks so much for taking care of the second half. Now we have a feedback round that M will lead.
Hi, everyone. So just one feedback. So from first is just questions to Ink. So we have Eric and Doug are actually in here as well. And I'm here to take questions. If you have any questions for Ink, also Sheilin is of course here too. So yeah, if you have any questions, drop them in chat. We'll start there. And if nothing, then we'll move on to questions for Rick.
I think we also have some cloud members in as well, so maybe they can answer questions from the gateway side if that's needed, public gateway side.
Looks like mum's the word. Oh, if nothing for Ink, I see Doug typing. But okay, well, if there's no questions, we can move on to AISP questions. And then if anyone has any general questions, we can as well.
Yeah, I see a question from Doug. It's for the stage rollout of using the public network. By the end of Q1 for real-time AI traffic, I assume that only applies to the gateways that are powering the showcase app. By any gateways that someone was running independently could still select the orchestrator they wanted. Yeah, that's correct. So I think or Celine can comment on more about it, but the gateways, for example, the public gateway, it can still serve AI real-time video jobs, and the other gateways as well. So orchestrators can already start serving these jobs. It's mainly, I think, and Celine, you can add to this, is to really ensure that there is this higher level of performance at the beginning when we launch this to the public, and then scale it out and let bigger orchestrators and orchestrators with high consumer GPUs also serve these jobs. So everything is of course open source, permissionless. So as always, everybody can already use this. Great. No questions from Inc. For Inc. Are there questions for the IISP? Are there general questions? So in general,
Maybe we're just very clear, which is never bad.
that's great. And if I think after this we have to, is this the feedback round already, or do we do after this? Do orchestrators have feedback on what they think we should improve? We can also create a thread after this talk to get some feedback from orchestrators. If you don't want to discuss it on stage with us right now or in the chat.
Yeah, this is feedback round right now. But again, if people have further, just want to think on it, we can always create a thread in either orchestrating, or we can make it in Lounge. Not sure which channel people prefer. Protocol as well, but yeah. Okay, looks like we don't have other questions. So Eric just said, something I want to mention, the Inc. team would love to collaborate with Orchestrator community more closely as we release the real-time AI capabilities to a wider audience in the next 3 to 5 months. Let's grow together. 100%. Yeah, I think, closer collaboration is always better. So, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like just in a couple of days, I will open up the waitlist, basically a sign up form. So for any interested orchestrators who want to participate, yeah, like let's do it sooner than later. Yeah, that's good.
So I think we're good with the feedback.
Nice.
And I can create a channel for orchestrators to drop any feedback who maybe will catch this async. So we're going to coordinate that with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And then we will do this again in 1 month or
sorry, this is quarterly.
Quarterly.
Yeah, so in 3 months.
Then we'll use the feedback thread to get more feedback in between.
Mm-hmm.
Great, and we can stop it early if we don't have other questions.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I know, exciting times. I'm excited for 2025.
Yeah, still excited. Happy to work with Inc. It was amazing already last month. Happy to work with the community. It's amazing, I think, what we have done in the last year together as the community, as the orchestrators, delegators, excited community members, builders, open source contributors, and I think 2025 will be an amazing year for Livepeer.
We do have a question from John. Are there any open threads about the scientific notation pricing issue?
Let me quickly. So there is no thread about this, but there's a pull request that will be merged in. So here you go. It's a really small pull request. This one. So here you go. For example, the raw reward calling, that's here. Then the RPC, I didn't create a pull request yet. So this is reward calling so that people can, that it will automatically call rewards again. The next step really here is, after this is RPC failover. So this one will be simple. So basically only look at the list that you can supply, because Marco already has a nice script that orchestrators can use to do the reward calling async. And after that, I think it's really interesting for the community to look at the work that Nico did on the protocol side to have an extra address in between the orchestrator that can also do reward calls to make our operations a little bit more secure. I think that's something that we also can look into next year. And then from my end, I will close it down. So I already gave my focus a little bit in the ecosystem call of my group. You can look at the ecosystem call there, but one of the big items for the whole year is really supporting orchestrators. And I know that there are some questions on the AI real-time and the batch jobs, are they still supported? So yes, my group still has one engineer on batch jobs, but we also think that the AI real-time is really the distinguishing factor for the Livepeer network. So we want to kickstart that as well in the beginning of the year. But the batch jobs are not being abandoned. We're still working with Supermodel and the stream meet as well. There has been some delay on the jobs. They're currently sending test jobs for one of the pipelines, and we will keep you updated on that jobs. And I think something else that's really interesting to know for the orchestrators is that Titan is looking to put the Livepeer network as a provider on the new AI agent framework of Elisa AI agent framework. And there is a thread about it. I can share it. And this is like this working group is working on that, and it would mean that we could use batch jobs because these agents are less time critical to really do dynamically load models on the Livepeer network for the pipelines that we already have. So it could be another nice point of entry for fees for orchestrators already on the existing network. So you can, if you are interested in entering that discussion, you can also see that thread. I think that there are some closing remarks from my side. And if you have everything said that you wanted to say, then I think it's time to wish everybody nice holidays. I don't know if we have a call in between still with the community.
The only additional thing for me is on the CUNY end, if there's any changes people want or any feedback they have, we'll probably be doing a community feedback form in the new year. So look forward to that. And then also this week I'm integrating the verification bot. So hopefully that will decrease spam and phishing attempts by 90%. That's my metric. I want to decrease by 90%, so we can focus more on collaboration and connecting than reporting bots. So yes, that's the only update for me. Anything from you, Shinu?
I'm also considering, shall we, in the spirit of getting more feedback, right? Shall we also change the quarterly Orchestrator Call to monthly?
Yeah, sorry, that's fine with me. I know that I didn't see that in the thread. I'm fine with that. There's no issue there for me. Monthly's great.
Thanks a lot. I think because they're really short, it's just an update, just some feedback. I think we can really work with the community closely to improve the system more quickly.
Okay, yeah, fine with me. So I guess I'll see you monthly then.